once you see the journey of how we got it done, the facilities side was a little shortfall. That is what I observed. We visited a lot of other amusement parks in and around Mysore. This locker is locked and you tap on this. Our change room matches international standard. Hi everyone, this is Ashwin from GRS Fantasy Park. I want to take you all on an amazing project that we've executed in the last few months. This is a project which is very close to my heart. Most people might not think it is so exciting, but you will, once you see the journey of how we got it done and all the people who got involved and the stories of how and what are the things that we did to make this happen, it's going to be something very exciting. So while we are working on our rides, our slides and our attractions constantly, simultaneously at the back of our mind are our facilities. Are our facilities international standard? Is this something that the customer is going to be happy about? There should not be any complaints from our facilities. These are the questions that go in my mind all the time, and this has been our focus area with this project. In the last few years, we have done a lot of projects where we have taken up development of the park in terms of attractions, in terms of new slides, in terms of the various entertainment points that we've added at the park. The facilities side was a little shortfall. That is what I observed. And so our focus in the last 1 year has been a lot of new facilities that we've added. The last few years post-COVID have been a whirlwind of developments on the attractions and on the customer happiness front. We've added so many new attractions. We added one of our best slides, which is our rocket slide. We added the Blizzard slide. On top of that, we added an international ride, which was the dashing car. We added Crazy Spin, which is loved by all customers. We added a baby train. So all of these attractions put together ended up increasing the happiness quotient of the customer. This also helped us handle a lot more customer during the day. So once we decided that a change room is what we wanted to do, then we got into the research phase. We started checking out what is it that our customers actually need, what are the problems that we have with our existing change rooms, what are the issues that we have. And I was very clear that I just didn't want to renovate what we had to create something brand new, and that is the direction in which me and my team started moving. So in this, what our team did was we visited a lot of other amusement parks in and around Mysore, also a lot of amusement parks outside India as well. We took a look at what is it that these guys are doing, the best water parks in the world, what are they doing, what are their best practices, how do we bring it down here, how can we learn from our own mistakes, and how can we learn from the great work done by others. So we got all of these things together, and that is how this project we were able to get it done. During our research process, one challenge that we observed with our existing facilities in terms of our change rooms was that we had like a gents change room where we had gents change room and we had gents locker and we had gents shower. And then on the other end, we had the ladies change room and ladies locker and ladies showers. And one thing that we observed was generally you come in to our park, like our family water park, when they come in as a family. You will have a father, a mother and maybe 2 kids. And one of the glaring things that used to happen, which has happened for a long time now, is that, the father would take the locker and then it would be on the gents side. So the mother would stand outside the gents changing room and keep calling him out saying, "Hey Deepak, get me my clothes." Or they would stand outside with their bag so that it would be kept in. And this was something that was not visible to us for so long. It was hidden. We assumed that this was the norm to do it. That's when this one idea came, how about we make the lockers common and how about we just keep the change rooms aside? And this was the direction in which we started moving. So while we were doing this project, one of the most important parts was the locker. And so we gave a lot of focus on this. So Girish, ನೀವು ಲಾಕರ್ದು ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿ. ಹೇಗೆ, how did you decide what is the right locker for us and what were the experiments that we did to finalize on these lockers?
ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟು ನಾವು ಲಾಕರ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಾಡಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದರೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಲಾಕರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ABS ಲಾಕರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತೊಗೊಂಬಂದ್ವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಥರ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಸ್ಟಮೈಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸೈಜ್ ಪ್ರಿಸೈಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು HPL ಲಾಕರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. HPL ಲಾಕರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ತರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲಿಂದ HPL ಲಾಕರ್ಸ್ದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು HPL ಲಾಕರ್ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
Yeah, so and then once the material of the locker was finalized, ಲಾಕಿಗೆ
ನಾವು ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ಕಾದ್ವಿ ಸರ್, RFID ಲಾಕ್ನ.
Yeah, and we were very clear that from the beginning that we wanted lockers which were RFID enabled. So what RFID lockers are is that you know, we have a RFID band that we give the customer, and the key is loaded on the band. The key is loaded on the band, and so the customer can just go and tap on the lock and the lock opens. And once they are done, they can just close it and the lock closes. Now the beauty of this system is, if there are two people in the family who want the key, then we can give them two separate bands, and the same lock can have two keys which are loaded on two different bands. Yeah, so this is our RFID band. And so when you wear this RFID band, and now for example, this locker is locked, and you tap on this, it opens. And then once it is done, you just press it back and again it is locked. And if multiple people have this band, and this is a waterproof band so they can go in the pool and anywhere else, if multiple people have this band, they can just use it and it opens the locker. Currently I am standing in the central area where we house the lockers. On my left is the ladies change room where we have the change room, toilets and shower, and on the right is the gents, which is a separate area again for the gents change room, toilets and showers. Now let us walk through the gents change room and let me show you what is it that we have done there. Our change room matches international standard. So as you can see, this is a fully integrated block. We have got our accessible toilets, our urinals, our WCs, our change rooms and our showers all in the same place. I have with me Mr. Balakrishna Kini, who heads operations at GRS. So Bala, I wanted to ask you a question. How did we finalize the location of the new change room?
So when we got the requirement of coming up with a new change room, then we all sat and decided which is the location. Usually what happens is customers come to the change room and then they go to dry park with the wet costume itself.
Yeah.
So that is also closer, and water park is also closer, and some people want to change their clothes maybe in the middle of the day. So instead of going all the way to the entrance, customers can directly visit here. And also another main reason was that we have an additional entrance that we have set up to handle the peak crowds during the season. So it is closer to that location as well.
I have with me Mr. Devraj, who heads civil maintenance at the park. I just wanted to talk to him about some of the challenges that we faced while we were constructing the new change room. So Devraj, nange heli, ivaga alli ನೀವು levels ಇದು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ?
ಈಗ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮ್ದು ರೋಡ್ಗೂ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಗೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ 3 ಅಡಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಸರ್. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 1 ಅಡಿ 1.5 ಅಡಿ 2 ಅಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡದಂತೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗದಿರೋ ರೀತಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಲಾಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೇವರ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹಳೆ ಪೇವರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈಗ ನ್ಯೂ ಪೇವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ತಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಲುಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಪೇವರ್ಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Devraj, for coming and being a part of this.